What's good, YouTube? Multi-Apple here bringing another video, and today we will be playing a little bit of Midnight Club LA. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's actually take a look at our map for a little bit. We can't go anywhere further north or south. Oh well. We're gonna probably do a race or two. It's a little past midnight, and I have to get to the gym for 11 p.m. So. Or not 11 p.m., 11 a.m., excuse me. So I could do maybe a couple of races. At least for sure one race. Shortcut, but yeah, the crash is not the kind of race I want. Alright. Where are we gonna race somewhere? Okay, good. It's about to start. So it looks like it's gonna be a series of races. I could be wrong. This is what it looks like, though. Because it did say race 1. Are we going too fast? I feel like we may be going too fast, but oh well. As long as we finish in first, that is fine by me. That can't be good. So we had blown out a tire, but I was wrong about that. And that crash isn't good. We did drive in a little water, but like we were going to the highway, which is good. Again, I don't know why I'm saying it's good a lot. So I just watched the Wrestling Inc. podcast called Power Cakes and or Power Slams and Pancakes. If I can remember, I will link the podcast in the comment section. Although it's gonna be about several hours before I actually upload this, and I will be sleeping the vast majority of the time, so I will probably forget. But if you do see this and you're interested in the Wrestling Inc. podcast, feel free to remind me in case I have not actually linked in the comment section, because I will more than likely forget. We took the wrong turning, which is on me. The game kind of misled me. Oh well. It is what it is. Fudge, fudge, fudge. We took another bad turning. That's okay, because we see first place in our sights. We are driving in the... Oh, we're now driving in the right lane. Never mind. But who cares? You know what? Who cares? Well, I'd say that normally, but we could easily get into a crash, which has happened before. In fact, it's happened this race. Looks like we are in second place. Never mind, we're in first. Gosh, how long is this race? Oh, well. That wasn't a good hit, but at least At least it wasn't worse. I don't know why the beach over there kind of reminds me of the Santa Monica Pier when I visited there back in 2011. It was awesome, to be honest. What's pretty cool is I've swam both in the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. Which is pretty cool. And I think the Gulf of Mexico as well. We barely made that. This should be the final checkpoint, so unless we get into a crash, we should actually win. If you've been to Los Angeles, what's your favorite part about it? I remember seeing a WNBA game there. My favorite team, the Connecticut Sun, were playing an away game at the Los Angeles Sparks. Oh, since it's two people, we just have to get 2 wins. Next race in the series. Let's go ahead and continue. This should be good. It's Sunset River Run. Yeah, our vehicle is somewhat damaged, but that doesn't mean we can't win. It just means we're at a disadvantage. But that's okay, because I love being the underdog. And yes, I am taking a shortcut. I've been to some of the biggest cities in the US. This is not good that I just hit that many cars. I've been to Chicago, I've been to New York City, and I've been to Los Angeles. I'm not sure what number 4 is, or what the 4th biggest city is. Some other big cities I've been to Memphis a handful of times. I've been to Orlando, which is really beautiful and really nice. I remember going to Epcot. I was telling someone a couple weeks ago that Epcot is a fascinating park. And what you should do is, like, I remember one day we ate at a Moroccan restaurant for like lunch, and then we like had dessert to like at a. Since Epcot, if you don't know, by the way, has like represents all these different countries from around the world. We ate lunch at a Moroccan restaurant, which is pretty cool, and then we had dessert at a French restaurant. This was like back in like around 2006. Is when I went to Epcot. I was about 11 years old. I went to see, I know I went when I was 13. Shoot. Let's go ahead and restart. Okay, I know for sure I went when I was 13, actually. Maybe not when I was 11. But, I went to see the Orlando Magic play the Boston Celtics, and that was the last year Orlando played in the, Amway Arena. And they had actually gone into. They had gone all the way to the NBA Finals. This was like 2008. No, this was the. I think they played in the NBA Finals that year. It was either the 2008 or 2009 NBA season that they played. But either way, I know for a fact it was the last year at the Amway Arena that I went to see the Orlando Magic play. So that was a cool experience. I remember I went to see the Blue Man Group. That was also awesome. Let's see. I've been to San Diego. The only thing I remember about going to San Diego is visiting Legoland. Yeah, Legoland was awesome. And I think it's either Disney World or Disneyland, but I've been to both of those. And I've been the one on the East Coast and the one on the West Coast. I've been to both of those. So whatever one was in like San Diego, we went there. Went to SeaWorld. Saw Shamu. Oh gosh. Kinda messed up here, but oh, we're farther behind the opponents than I thought. I went to New Orleans a few months before Katrina hit, so rest in peace to all the victims of Hurricane Katrina. And when I was there, New Orleans was pretty awesome. It was nice there. Don't really remember much of it other than raining. And we are in the first, thankfully. First place. Um, been to, what other big cities in the US I've been to? I've been to DC, but that was when I was like a small child. So I don't really remember that. I was like 18 months old when I was there. Oh shoot, this is gonna tie it up. I've been to Charlotte, and like Winston-Salem. This was back. I've been to Charlotte in like 2009. Spent a few days there. It was pretty cool. I didn't really see much of it, but I did see. Okay, that was the first race since we did start this series over. Even though I shouldn't have. What other big cities I've been to? I visited Denver last year, but that's only because we went to Honolulu. So, I was just in the Denver airport. So obviously I didn't really see much of Denver. I've been to Dallas several times. Dallas is nice. I went to see, the Dallas Cowboys play against the Washington football team. I'm not going to say their team name because it's kind of offensive. Um, I've also saw the Chicago ice hockey team. I'm not sure if they got permission from the tribe and the NHL team that they represent. So I'm not going to say the name. Play the Dallas Stars. I'm not a fan of either team. Let's go ahead and restart the series again. I don't want to lose both races in a row. Or period. So, I also saw the Oklahoma City Thunder play the Dallas Mavericks there. Now, the Orlando Magic are my favorite team, but my mom's favorite team is the Oklahoma City Thunder, so we saw them play. This was back when Kevin Durant still played for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm pretty confident the season he won the MVP award. Let's see, I've been to Houston several times. Every time I've been to Houston, it's mainly because I have to fly there somewhere else, or we're in second place now, or I was driving through it. So, the one time I did drive through Houston, we drove past Minute Maid Park, home of the Houston Astros, the Major League Baseball team. So that's pretty cool. I went to Galveston, Texas. I've been to St. Louis, although we only stopped there because we were flying somewhere. And I've been to Atlanta, but really only because of the fact that we were traveling either to the Netherlands or um, traveling to New York. So, like, when I went to New York, normally we fly through Chicago, which Chicago's awesome. I've been there a couple times. Actually, more than a couple times. But I saw a Chicago Cubs game, which there's a video of that on my YouTube channel. If you can remind me, I will actually link it in the comment section as well. But, so yeah, normally we'd fly somewhere to Chicago, through Chicago. But, yeah, we've lost this. But, this time we flew through Atlanta. Um, now I went to Boston to see the Boston Red Sox game, which is at Fenway Park, which is awesome. So I've actually been to Wrigley Field 2 years before the Chicago Cubs won the World Series, and a year before they appeared in the National League Championship Series for the first time in a long time. You know what? Fuck this. We're gonna excuse me for language. We're gonna go ahead and just do a different. We're just gonna do a different race. That was pissing me off though. We got screwed over several times. Gonna. Okay, we're gonna need 65,000 for a one. Why is it not hitting back? Oh. Gonna exit the garage. We're gonna find an easy race to do. The easy race. It is either that or well, I'm just gonna end it here because of the fact that I have to get up early in the morning. Not early in the morning. I usually get up around 9. So I do want a good night's sleep. So sorry about that, y'all. I hope you have a good one. Stay safe. God bless. Peace out. If you've been to any big cities in America, let me know what you did there, and let me know if you enjoyed your stay there, and what cities you've been to. I hope you have a good one. God bless. Stay safe. Peace out. Y'all know the drill. Deuces.